Greetings, YouTube. This video is a bit of a follow-up to something I did earlier this week. Also, I have made slight adjustments to the volume, so tell me if that's too bad. Someone too low. Someone was complaining that it was overblowing their speaker, so I kicked it down a notch. So tell me if I've kicked it down too far. There we go. So yeah, tell me if it changes just now. We'll see if anyone can notice. Alrighty. So where are we? Here we are. The Schitt-Gibbons campaign paid for more than 2,000 Facebook ads this year that included the words invasion in relation to immigration. The campaign has spent roughly $1.25 million on Facebook ads about immigration since late March. The campaign spent nearly $5.6 million on Facebook ads overall during the same period. We have an invasion, many ads say in large letters. It's critical that we stop the invasion. Well, there is no evidence that the Schitt-Gibbons campaign message influenced the shooter in the white supremacist terror attack that left 22 people dead and dozens injured in El Paso. The shooter declared in his manifesto that this attack is a response to the Hispanic invasion of Texas. Now, something I learned today, and I didn't know at the time, also I'm updating the total from 20 to 22. At the time I filmed the first video, it went on Monday. The death toll was only 20. Now it's at 22. I didn't know that this guy was not a local. He traveled 10 hours to El Paso because El Paso has a population which is 80% Hispanic. Real shocker, being so close to, Mexico. And remember, Hispanic people, Mexican people, didn't have to immigrate to America. They were here first. America took over their territory. So there have been brown people in that region of America longer than America has existed. So these people, many of whom have been there for generations, didn't invade. They were the ones that got invaded by the Europeans. Remember that. That this was not an empty continent that Europeans that showed up and took claims to. No. It was full of people that we then went about doing everything we could to kill, both through direct warfare, biological warfare, and spreading of diseases, both inadvertently and deliberately. They actually gave blankets infested with disease to people that they knew had no immunity to those diseases. And of course, through economic and political means. So, yeah, this has always been a brown continent. The Europeans are the invaders. They are the invasive species. Remember that. This guy drove 10 hours to go to a place that's always been brown, to kill brown people, because the Schitt-Gibbon in the Oval Office told him that the brown people were invading. And I reiterate, I believe that the President of the United States should be indicted for 22 counts of murder. That is not hyperbole on my part. I'm serious. His language inspired that killer to drive 10 hours and to kill utterly innocent people, 6 of whom were Mexican, just because the president said we don't need brown people. We don't want brown people. That brown people are invading America. So to the shooter himself, fuck you. And to the President of the United States of America, fuck you for both sides of the Atlantic. You are a horrible human being. You are morally bankrupt. And you deserve to spend the rest of your life in prison where you should die. Hopefully for ripe old age. I'd like you to spend a lot of time behind bars. Really, I would. So, this is an update to what I had talked about earlier in the week. Now that I have more details, and also the fact that the president has been spending lots of money to drum up even more anger and hatred towards immigration because he's morally bankrupt and a racist. But I've been over that before. The president's a racist, the Republican Party is racist, and if you support either the Republican Party or the president, you're a racist. I don't care if you have racist bones or not. I care about your words and your actions. And just like the asshole in El Paso who killed people, his actions were racist. And if you support a racist institution, your actions are racist. You may not be as bad as the guy that actually killed 22 people, but you're supporting the system that helped inspire him. So you support the president, you support the GOP, you're a racist. You don't like that? Stop supporting them.